So the main task of the Freight and Customs Department is to handle shipment as fast as possible, at the right price, best service, and to make sure the quality of our goods is well respected up to the delivery place. Our job starts when the goods are ready to be shipped in our warehouse. Then we got in touch with our MSF mission and external partner to get to know their needs and prepare their freight accordingly. We also provide all documentation needed to import the goods in the country. Our team is made up of 7 export freight officers, 1 import freight officer, and 1 custom officer.
So the import freight officer is responsible for all inbound transport where the supplier is not providing it. The volumes and the complexities are going up, so we're looking with other MSF European supply centers to see how we can consolidate volume and share capabilities. The customs officer is responsible for all inventory that is held under transit. MSF's supply is a bonded warehouse. What this means is that we can hold goods under transit without importing them, we can store them, and then we can export them. This means that we can hold goods here that otherwise would be very difficult to transit through the EU, and it also means as we never import them, we don't pay any import taxes. So we have 3 main challenges right now. Firstly, import destination. So in many countries, the complexity is increasing. This means we need to provide more documentation, and it's also lengthening the import process. Secondly, transport. So there is currently a global supply chain crisis, but on top of that, we're also shipping many kinds of products, and many of those have special restrictions. For example, drugs often need to be stored at controlled temperature. We have dangerous goods which need to be shipped separately and with specific requirements, and we need to be able to do that to every destination. And finally, we're often shipping into emergency situations, so the timing is tight, the transport needs to be very specific, and for example, like in Afghanistan recently, the actual situation is also very complicated. So for the whole department, flexibility is really key.
Once we got the order confirmed, we then reached out to our team in the field to get to know the storage capacity and also to evaluate any issue with import delay due to the crisis. Based on the weight and volume of the order, we then reached out for codes for charter planes in order to find out the fastest way to go from Brussels to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. In the meantime, our team in the warehouse got the shipment ready. They used assets to make sure we can control the temperature of our goods during the flight from Brussels to Haiti. Then we selected the best offer. We got a fixed date for the charter. We booked the trucks to go from the warehouse to the airport. In the meantime, our customs officer is preparing all the customs documents needed to export the goods. The charter plane left 5 days after the earthquake happened in Haiti.